how we doing today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your daily energy check-in. This one is going to be for November 1st, and this particular reading here will be for my Geminis, Cancers, Leos, and Virgos. We're going to start this one out at Gemini. So this one's for my Geminis. Gemini. All right. Let's see what you have today, Gemini. Okay. We've got 10 of Pentacles. Okay. King of Wands. And the Death card. Well, alrighty then. King of Wands in the center. This is how you're presenting, I suppose, today. So today you're the center of attention in some ways, right? You have, your personality is sparkling, it looks like today, Gemini. And you are attracting, people that want a piece of you or whatever. You're very charismatic today. You're very much so like putting on a show almost is how it feels, okay? On one side of you, I have the Death card. On the other side, I have the 10 of Pentacles. So there's some sort of a transformation that I feel like you are coming towards the conclusion of. So something that you have been going through for a significant amount of time. This transformation has definitely shaken your 10 of Pentacles or the road you thought was going to take you to the 10 of Pentacles. And so that is why, in its own warped way, I feel like you're putting on this show today. Is because you know this transformation is coming to a close, and right now you just, it's like you just don't want to think about it. That's how this feels. It feels like you're like, and not that you're not going to not think about it anymore. You're going to have to think about this again, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But it looks like for today, it's just like, you just don't want to think about it today. Today's one of those days where you're just trying to put on a show and not deal with reality for the day. Is how that feels, okay? Which is fine. Sometimes we need a break. That's how this looks to me. Looks like maybe today's the day you just play hooky from reality for a second because it's just gotten to be a bit much for right now. That's what I see. Your energy is avoidant for sure. But a lot of fun. It looks like you're a lot of fun today. You're just avoiding the issues that you don't want to deal with because you know what? Tomorrow's another day and you can deal with them then. That's how I see it. Okay? That's what I got for Gemini today. Okay, we're up to Cancer. What do we got for my Cancerians? Let's see. Cancer. Okay. For my Cancers, we got Cancer. You've got 3 of Cups. Okay. Oops, come back. Tower. And the 10 of Pentacles. Alrighty, Cancer. What are you doing here? Okay, the center right now is this Tower. So obviously something that you felt like you could build on top of, you felt like it had a good enough foundation to build up on, has started to crumble beneath you, it feels like. Whatever it is you feel like it is causing you to take a hit to your 10 of Pentacles or the road that you thought was going to take you to the 10 of Pentacles. The 3 of Cups, I don't know whether to read that. I guess maybe it's different for different people. But the cause of this implosion or the cause of this tower starting to crumble has something to do with friends. Let's put it that way. For some of you, it is a third-party interference of some point, some sort. Doesn't have to mean they're having an affair. It can just be a friend or somebody has tried to come between you and somebody else. Therefore, endangering, or you view it as it endangering your 10 of Pentacles. Your energy today feels very defensive and somewhat angry. But this definitely looks like a situation where you're playing the blame game. And also maybe playing the victim. I don't know. There's definitely a more of a blame situation going on here than anything. That's the energy I feel. And very defensive. I'm not sure that everything you're feeling is terribly grounded. I don't know. But this, I mean, somebody had to allow this friend in to cause these problems, right? Kind of. But at any rate, I feel like this could be getting blown up just a little bit bigger than what it really is. So I would be cautious of that, Cancer. But that's not to belittle your feelings. Your energy today is definitely feeling like you're defensive because you feel like something's taken a hit. So, but I just don't act too much on that until you figure out if that's really grounded or really the way things are. Okay? That's how I see it. Okay, there you go. Now we're at Leo. Okay, what do we got for my Leos? Leo. Here we go. For Leo. Okay. Alrighty. This is for my Leos. Leo. All right, where you at? you've got, well, the Strength card, the Ten of Swords, and the Devil. Okay, well, this is your card, so you're standing in your power right here. In the center, though, your focus today is on a betrayal. So you are perceiving there to have been a betrayal. And you're questioning whether or not you have the strength to get through this betrayal, whatever it was. You're feeling weak towards the person that betrayed you, I guess. Obviously, because you let them in close enough to be able to hurt you, right? I mean, that makes perfect sense. The Devil on the other side. I mean, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. It's possible. But this feels more like what you're perceiving as a betrayal, for what it's worth, feels almost like it's more, it is betrayal. But I feel like this has more to do with, like, you almost set yourself up for this, or you somehow betrayed yourself. It's how this feels. Don't kill the messenger, but at any rate, it feels like this was something you knew this was going to happen, or you saw the red flags and looked the other way, or something like that. This is something where, unfortunately, the person to blame is you. I'm sorry, but that's how this looks, okay? I know you're trying to point the finger at other people, and it was somebody else that betrayed you, but this was obvious that it was going to happen, and you allowed it to happen. And so you're mad at yourself and at whoever did it. So, your energy today. Well, not your favorite day, I bet, but you know what? You get the bad stuff out of the way early in the month, and then the rest of the month should be easy, right? Kind of. The hardest part for this right here is the fact that whatever this was, you saw this coming and you allowed it to happen, is what I see here. Like, you saw the red flags for sure, okay, and you allowed something to go forward anyways. You decided you were going to give this person a chance or trust them or something, but you know, when you do that, you gamble. And I'm a gambler, but I'm just saying, but you gamble, and when you gamble like that, sometimes you lose, and in this case, it looks like you lost. But before you go down too harshly on the other person, realize that you took this gamble, right? Okay. Like Spirit tried to tell you not to go this direction, and you did it anyways, is what I see, okay? Sorry. Okay, that's what I got for Leo. Don't worry about it. It's just 24 hours. Sleep in late, go to bed early, you knock out half the day, right? And then the next day will be different. There you go. All right, that's what I had for Leo. Here we go. Okay, now we're at Virgo. All right, what do we get for Virgo? You're the last one in the set. Here we go. Get the cards. For my Virgoians, what do we have for Virgoians? Okay. For the Virgos. Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, we've got the Six of Cups. The Death card reversed. I didn't have any reversals. Great. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Okay, our focus today is the Death card reversed. So that tells me that there is a transformation that is desperately trying and necessary to occur. There's something that needs to transform desperately in your life right now, and you're not letting it happen. You're just not letting it happen. This is the Wheel of Fortune. It's here because it's trying to make it happen anyways. You're fighting it. It has something to do with something that you have a ton of history with, that you're not wanting to, I don't know, you're not wanting to let go of it, or that's what it feels like. There's something in your past, something you have history with. And it can be, it doesn't have to be a person. It can be a way of thinking, or it can, you know, it's just something that's not working anymore, and it's time to let it go. And you're just digging in your heels. You're not allowing this transformation to take place. So what is your energy today? Your energy is determined and maybe foolish a little bit, maybe, but righteously determined. You're not going to let this happen, is what you're at right now. Well, there you have it. You know, I mean, I wouldn't recommend the energy. I don't think that's probably the best way to go, but I rarely argue with Virgos because they always seem to be right in the end, so I just let it go usually. But that's what I see for Virgo today. It looks like you're fighting with Spirit here, so I don't know how well that's going to turn out, but hey, if anybody's going to beat them, it'd probably be you guys. I don't know. I've been proven wrong by Virgos too many times to argue with them. So there you go. Your energy looks a little difficult today, though. Okay? All right, y'all. That's what I have for all four of you. No matter what the cards say, go out there and make it the greatest day you possibly can. If you get a chance, can you tap the like, share, follow, subscribe, whatever buttons. All the buttons, leave a comment, whatever you feel like doing. It helps me out a whole bunch, and I appreciate you very much for doing it. That's it. I'll be back to do this again tomorrow. Take care. Oh, choke at the